Hello everyone, this is Big Ant again, and welcome to part 3 of the Mario Road to Mario Kart World Marathon. Today we're playing Mario Kart Super Circuit. We're going to be playing all tracks and all of the extra SNES tracks in this game. As you can see, I am not playing on the Nintendo Switch. I've decided to switch it up a bit. I am playing on my Game Boy player for the Nintendo GameCube. Let's watch this intro. Classic opening. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Of course, we're going to be playing on 150cc, like we've been doing for the past two games. Unlike the last two games, I'm playing on original. I'm not using an emulator. I am playing on a Game Boy player. I am playing off an original cartridge. I tried doing that with Mario Kart 64, but my N64 was having issues with my monitor. But, oh well, maybe next time. Alright, so I think because we're doing 10 cups this time around, we can do every character. So, we're gonna start off with probably a character we haven't been playing as, and that is... Let's start off with DK. And I don't have any of the extra tracks unlocked right now, but hopefully I could unlock them as, we go along. And that's gonna take, a little bit. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm talking very slow. I kind of just, woke up right now. Kind of just got everything straight. But yeah, we're gonna be doing all 5 cups, plus all 5 extra cups. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the Mushroom Cup first, starting with Peach Circuit. Now, I know I said I was a fan of the circuit tracks in 64, but not really this game. Probably because this game's just, kind of flat and whatnot, but I don't dislike them, but they're just not really my cup of tea, if you know what I mean. Oh, come on. Yeah, this game is, really hard to control also, so... you're really gonna have to take time to, get used to these controls. We're kind of going back to Super Mario Kart territory when it comes to them, but... I mean, over the past few months, I've gotten pretty good at this game, so I say I don't really have too much to worry about. Alright, we got first place, and a decent amount of coins, too. In order to unlock these retro tracks, we actually need to get 100 coins throughout the cup, so not only are we going to have to aim for first place, but we're also going to make sure we get a high amount of coins. And not only that, but there is also, this game introduces the grading system, meaning that it's not just at the end of a cup you get a rating based on how well you played. You can get an A rank, you can get a B rank, you could even get a star rank that even goes up to 3 stars if you play really good. And in order to do that, we not only have to come in first, but we also have to drive really well. Like, we can't get hit by too many items, we can't fall off the course, we can't go off-road too much, we can't bump into other racers too much, can't bump into walls. Basically have to play almost perfectly in order to get a triple star rank. Yeah, I definitely chose a really hard character to control. Like, DK definitely... Like, heavy characters like DK, Wario, and Bowser aren't easy to control, but... This game actually operates on skill points. Meaning that... the rating you get at the end depends on how many skill points you earn. So, like, you get hit by items, you lose points, you drive really well, you gain points. Like, and also, depending on what character you pick, you get bonus points. So, like, if you pick one of the heavy characters like Bowser or Wario or DK, you actually get a lot of skill points to start with. Whereas if you pick a lightweight character like Yoshi or Toad, you don't really get skill points to start with. Oh, I just heard a blue shell. Oh, I just dodged the blue shell. Yeah, one thing about this game is that you can actually outrun the blue shell. Meaning, like, you don't even have to, like, do, like, a mushroom trick or, like, do a boost, like, in the later games. Like, you could literally just dodge it by driving normally. Which is honestly really funny and also just really broken. You can do the same thing with red shells, though I think those are like the harder ones to avoid. I'm sorry I haven't been talking about these tracks too much, but I mean, for the starter courses in this game, they're not really too special. No. Oh my god. Oh, how could I make a mistake like that? Okay. Wow. Wow, I just made a big mistake there. Alright, the first of many Bowser Castle tracks. There are 4 Bowser Castle tracks in this game, and a lot of the time I really can't tell. I think I'm going to try and just talk about them based on memory. This one, Bowser Castle 1, is the shortest of them all. Bowser Castle 2 has, like, all the speed jumps and stuff. Bowser Castle 3, has Magic Koopa at the end, and Bowser Castle 4 has the Mecha Koopas. Yeah, that's the best I could tell them apart, really. But they're all pretty decent Bowser Castles, even though I think there's too many in this game. Oh no. Alright, first place victory for the cup overall, and I think we also got the coins we needed to unlock the extra tracks. Definitely not gonna get a 3-star, but I mean, we could get a 2-star. Yeah, I really got cocky with that third race. Like I said, that's my kryptonite. Alright, 2 stars. Ooh, extra tracks. Nice. So we did unlock them. Alright, now we're going to move on to the next cup. We are actually going to... We're going to play as Bowser, since he didn't get a chance to shine in the last few videos. And we're going to... I did get a 3-star ranking on this cup when I first played it for this video. So, that's something at least. And as you can see, we have 5 extra tracks. Or 5 extra cups, which has all the Super Mario Kart tracks. We're going to be doing these after we do the normal tracks. So we're going to be doing Flower Cup next. And if there's one thing I really like about this game, it's the thumbnails for each track. Like, when is the last time... I know Mario Kart 8 has its, like, kind of custom thumbnails, but, like, they're not as creative as Super Circuits. Like, just look at all the artwork for these tracks. Like, Shy Guy Beach, you got Yoshi just chilling. And you got a crab just dabbing right there. And you got, like, Sky Garden, look at DK just sitting by the sunset. That's just amazing. And then you got Lakeside Park. He's literally on fire, which is funny. And Wario is not having a good day. But, yeah, we're going to be going to the Flower Cup. And this one has Cheeseland, so we know we're in for a good time. We're going to Mario Circuit first. Alright. Alright, so Mario Circuit, there isn't really much to say about this one, other than I think the Mario Kart 8 remake is cool, while this one's just kind of meh. Alright, Boo item. Didn't really get anything. That's fine, I guess. Because I think I'm already dominating this race anyway. Let me just make sure the volume on the game is good. Alright, I think that's decent. Fun fact, GBA Mario Circuit in 8 Deluxe uses the beta music version of the track. Really? I didn't know that. I have to look into it. Alright, Boo Lake. I do like the haunted house in the background, but I mean, where's the lake? Yeah, that's honestly... I'm not a fan of the ghost house maps in this game, because they just kind of feel empty. Like, don't get me wrong, the music actually sounds pretty good, and they even got, like, I even liked, like, the boos in the background that are, like, holding the torches, but I don't know, the ghost house tracks just don't really feel fun to me in this game. Though I do like how there is some really cool shortcuts you could take here, if you're really careful. Otherwise, you'll fall off the track, and that won't be good. Oh no, yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, definitely. No, what is going on here? What is going on? What is going on? Get your head in the game, man. Get your head in the game. Wow. I'm not doing good. That's, I do good in one track, and then I do really bad the next. Well, I did decent, I guess. Even though I fell off twice, which I shouldn't have. Yeah, sometimes I just get really nervous, and that like really screws up my races. Alright, Cheeseland, one of my favorite tracks in the game because it's Cheeseland. Who doesn't love a track entirely made out of cheese? Wallace would be so happy if he played this game. Oh my goodness. Why am I running into every mouse? Yeah, I'm doing pretty rough right now. I have some ground to make up. Serious ground. Like, I was practicing at this game earlier, and I was playing way better than I am right now. It's probably because, like, I was using lighter characters, but I mean, that's kind of what I really like about this game. Like, the heavy characters are a lot harder to control than the normal characters. I gotta get coins. I really gotta get coins. Yeah, I really do. But that's honestly what I really like about it, because you get rewarded more if you use the heavy characters. So it's kind of like a risk versus reward thing that I really like. I'm really screwing up right now. Yeah, I gotta try again. I can't do it this one. Yeah, if you retry tracks in this game, you get penalized heavily, so by the end of this, I'll probably be really lucky if I even get a 1-star rank. I don't know what's going on, but I gotta start playing better. So yeah, like, this is kind of a track that I think is, like, really, really good in this game, but I kind of don't like the well, okay, I know some people don't like the atmosphere in Mario Kart 8 because they think, like, the cheese looks more like sand than anything, but to me, I think the cheese looks more like, almost like cheese dust if you were to eat, like, cheesy chips in that game, which I think is a nice touch. And plus, like, once we get to Mario Kart 8, I'll even point out more details I really like about that track, but I honestly think it's kind of overhated in the remake. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's perfect here, but because it's Cheeseland. Like, who doesn't love cheese? Aside from lactose intolerant people. But then again, I have a friend who's lactose intolerant, and he just eats ice cream whenever he feels like it. Alright, so much better result than if we were to actually finish the race the last time. So now we are going to move on to the final track, which is Bowser Castle 2. This track shows up again in Mario Kart DS. And you could actually see a giant Bowser statue in the background, which I think is pretty neat. And there's these sections where these like metal parts of the track like shake your screen aggressively, which can get pretty annoying, but isn't as bad as in certain upcoming snowy track that we're gonna end up playing. Oh, almost fell into the lava. That wouldn't have been good. Alright. I don't want to get rid of these, because it won't be... Haha, Alright, let's go. No more messing around. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really should stop picking heavy characters for these tracks. Alright, we finished the cup. I don't know why I turned left there. What I like about the game is the turn pop-up showing what the next turn is. I kind of find that unnecessary. Because, I mean, if you just pay attention to the track, you'll kind of already know where to go. And unlike Super Mario Kart, the characters don't pull out a bottle of champagne when you win. Oh wow, 1 star. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna be playing. Next is, I think, the... Yeah, because the track types and... I mean, the cups are actually... have pretty strange names. Probably because I'm not used to them. We're gonna play as Yoshi next. Or, actually, no, Toad. We're gonna play as Toad because he didn't get any representation yet. And it's the Lightning Cup, which has Luigi Circuit, Sky Garden, Cheep Cheep Island, and Sunset Wilds. And when I say Sunset Wilds and Sky Garden, I mean the good versions, not like how Mario Kart 8 just butchered those tracks. Alright, Luigi Circuit. Now, I wasn't a fan of Peach or Mario Circuit in this game, but I actually like Luigi Circuit. I actually like the rainy environments, and the Luigi blimp in the background's pretty cool. And I think there's a lot of neat turns here. So Toad is actually a much easier character to control than most of the cast, because he doesn't turn as aggressively as the characters I was just playing as. Oh, I thought that red shell was going to come from me. I was going to say, that would have been ridiculous. Alright. Alright, we're doing solid, we just gotta keep it up, we gotta keep it up. Oh no! That's not good. Oh no, I hear it. Come on! What unlucky timing. Yeah, eat it, Luigi. Fun fact, in the Japanese version of Super Mario Kart, if you win the cup as Bowser or Peach, they'll do a special animation with the bottle. Yeah, I've seen those. Pretty wild. I really wish they included it in the American versions of this game. Ah, yes, the best track in this game, Sky Garden. Just an absolutely perfect track. Perfect music, perfect layout, just everything. Alright, I gotta really start collecting coins because I lost a lot of them when getting hit by all those items in the last race. Oh no, oh no! That's definitely not gonna help. Alright, Blue Shell is at least gonna help me out. Luigi, please, leave me alone. Oh my god! That's brutal! Dude, like, what is... Alright. I think I'm gonna definitely... Yeah, I'm gonna retry this cup. I've definitely gonna... This is just not off to a good start. Alright, we're gonna retry all the way from Luigi Circuit. Just gonna try and get a really good performance here. Alright. Nope. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, thought just came up to me now. I did represent Toad in the last video. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it to a different character. This run is not going very good. Alright, who should I be? You know what, maybe we'll have better luck with our boy Luigi, because there's a Luigi blimp in the... first two courses, so maybe I'll have home stage advantage. Alright, we're doing much... I feel a lot better using my boy Luigi. Alright, gotta drive nicely. Be a blue bastard. Oh my god, another one? Wow, that's crazy. Alright. Nice. Fun fact, in Mario Kart DS, you do know after you boot up the game, Mario would say, "Here we go!" That's not the case in the original DS, he'll instead say, "Yahoo!" Yeah, I know that. Another fun fact, in the Japanese version of Mario Kart 64, Luigi, Peach, Toad, and Wario were voiced by the same actors from Mario Party 1, 2, and Mario Kart Super Circuit. I didn't know that. Because they definitely sound a lot higher pitched in this game, but probably because I assume it's on the GBA. But wow, I didn't know they shared the same. It was because it was their same voices from Mario Party 1 and 2. Alright, Sky Garden. We're back at you again. Again. Oh my gosh. I'm not having a good time right now. Ah, almost got him. Love that soundtrack. Alright, Cheap Cheap Islands. Honestly, I prefer this track over Shy Guy Beach any day of the week. Because it doesn't constantly have... The sidesteppers aren't it's actually easy to avoid the sidesteppers. And... you don't have to constantly make awkward bunny hops across the track. Which is honestly why I wish they brought this track back instead of Shy Guy Beach in Mario Kart Wii. Because Shy Guy Beach is just as annoying in Wii as it is here. In my opinion, at least. Alright. First place in the first 3 races so far. What made Shy Guy Beach worse than the Wii version is the cannonball. Yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Alright, the good version of Sunset Wilds. You wanna know why? Because the track actually looks decent here, and the sun actually sets, just like the title implies. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, that was unexpected. Alright, gotta focus. And there's the beautiful night sky. Dang it. Trying to... I'm hoping I have enough coins. Ah. Love this big ant. Great idea. Thanks, Vibacho. Alright, let's just see a moment. Alright, just enough. Oh, and I got a 3-star ranking. Nice. I just skipped ahead because I just got a little nervous. Wow, I ended up getting a 3-star rank. Alright, 150cc. And who should we play as now? Let's play as... Let's give Mario a spin. And we got Snowland, Ribbon Road, Yoshi Desert, and Bowser Castle 3. And here we have the most hated track in the entire game, Snowland. Now, honestly, I think this could have been a great track because it actually looks decent in terms of atmosphere and even layout, but the thing that really just brings this track down is, of course, the screen shaking aggressively for no reason. Okay, okay. Okay, yes, we're gonna wanna... Okay. Here we go! No. Oh my god, this stupid boo. Yeah, this track really is gonna make getting 100 coins really tough. And really obnoxious too, because once again, I absolutely despise the fact that the screen shakes every second. Alright, yeah, we gotta restart. Oh my goodness, I hate this track so much. If I was playing this on a car ride, I'd probably get nauseous. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, sorry I got distracted by the chat again, sorry. This is the last time I'm doing this. Last time I'm restarting. The boo is one of the worst when you use a new and super... Yes! Yes it is. Especially if you're trying to collect coins. Like, just let me collect my freaking coins, please. Alright. That's hard. Alright, we're doing decent so far. Like I said, music's pretty, structure's nice. The thing that kills it, though, is the stupid screen shaking. Like, who genuinely thought this was a good idea? Like, who at Nintendo thought that a Mario Kart track with the screen shaking constantly would be a good thing? Like, this is literally a vomit comet just waiting to happen. Alright. Alright, first place finish. I'm your #1 gooner. Have you heard of Ghost of the Goon, though? Thanks, Gianna. Alright, now we go from a track I really, really hate to a track I really, really like. That is Ribbon Road. Even though it is way better in 8, I still really like this version because it's just a charming track to race through. And the music just has a really great childlike feel to it. Almost like you're opening presents on your birthday or Christmas morning. Alright. Eat it, Bowser. It's a goal. Whoa, whoa. Almost ran into that banana peel. That would have been good. Yeah, go away, DK. Alright. Nice. Another first place victory. Alright. Next two races are Yoshi Desert. And I actually like this course because there's a Yoshi Sphinx in the background, which is epic. You literally cannot dislike a course that has a Yoshi Sphinx in the background. It's against the rules. Sorry, Yoshi, but you got too close to me for comfort. Damn it. Oh. Come on. Let's not start slipping up here. And I didn't get anything from the boo. Goes to the goon. Alright. Go away, DK. Alright. Dang it. I should have seen that green shell behind him. Oh. Oh. How did Bowser avoid that? Oh my goodness. I'm losing a lot of coins. This is not good. It really isn't good. It's like impossible to catch up. Whatever. I'll take a second. The Yoshi Sphinx is also seen in Super Mario 64 DS and New Super Mario Bros. While doing mini games. That's true. Alright, GBA Bowser Castle 3. The one with a storm in the background, and also Kamek shows up at one point. Alright. Alright. Oh my goodness. Am I even... I've been getting hit with a lot of items. I gotta maintain my coin count, man. Alright, Bowser. You're not gonna win. I'm gonna beat you to it. Come on. Almost at the end. Just try and not get hit by anything else. I'm holding on to these green shells for defense. Oh boy. Hi, Kamek. Alright, hope that's enough. Alright, we got first place overall, but did we get 100 coins? Yes, we did. We unlocked the extra tracks, and we ended it with a star rank. That's nice. Who should we go to the Special Cup with? You know what, let's give Toad a second chance. Lakeside Park, Broken Pier, Bowser Castle 4, and Rainbow Road. Alright, Lakeside Park. There are volcanoes in the background, and they occasionally drop meteors on you, so you're going to want to avoid those. This is where it's going to get really, really hard to collect coins, so we're going to really need to watch how we drive. Nice. Alright. Alright. Driving pretty decently. Just gotta make sure I continue to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, Toad is actually doing pretty good for this time. Although some of the lines in Super Circuit were reused from Mario Kart 64, the only character that had new voice is Yoshi after the introduction of Yoshi's Story. That's true, because I'm definitely not hearing his 64 voice in this game. Thanks, Stefania. Thanks, gamer guy. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, yes, this is Broken Pier. Once again, I am not too big on the Ghost House tracks in this game, but this is definitely harder than Blue Boo Lake, because there's a lot of cracks in the road that you have to hop over. and a lot of very sharp turns you gotta make. Oh, and there's boos that steal your coins if you end up running into them, which I really do not want to do. Okay, got lucky we were holding green shells. Ooh, I almost fell off. That could have been bad. Oh, nice. Able to make the shortcut. Alright. Just boost to the ends, and we're good. Alright. We're doing pretty good so far. Alright, now we're going to the really hard tracks. This is easily the hardest of all the Bowser's castles because all the sharp turns you have to make, all the lava, and there's even Mecha Koopas at the end that could spin you out, which I'm gonna want to avoid. Like, if you stop to think about it, what is Bowser's net worth? Like, just in this game alone, he has literally, he made like 4, I don't know if it's all 4 of the tracks take place in one castle, or if they're all separate castles, but, like, just even the fact that if he could create like 4 ginormous race tracks in his home alone, or like even he has 4 castles, which a castle's actually worth a ton of money in real life. This dude must seriously be rich as hell. I mean, unless he built them himself, but which I assume he did, but if not, then he is one rich turtle. Alright. Oh no. Gonna use this mushroom to boost to the ends. No, swamp, get out of my way. Alright, there we go. First place again. Okay, so now we have our final track, Rainbow Road. One of the few Actually, no. This one hasn't been brought back to a newer game. Double Dash hasn't. DS hasn't. And that's really about it, but like, a lot of people seem to really hate this Rainbow Road because of all, like, the bumpy edges that could easily just send you flying off the course. And I mean, I could understand the frustration of that, but I personally think that's what makes this track really fun. Alright, I think 21 coins should be good. Oh no. Oh, I slipped, I messed up. Oh man. Alright. Alright, let's try and make a comeback. Plus, I really like the Paper Mario Bowser's Castle in the background. I think that's really freaking awesome. Really wish they would pay more homage to the Paper Mario games more often. So I'm a huge fan of that series. Alright, first place. First place again. Wow, we got first in every single race this cup. Could we possibly get a 3-star? Ah, 2 stars. That's okay. Cup is really hard anyway. Alright, we got ourselves extra tracks. And here are the credits, which are nothing really special in this game if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think the credits show up after the last extra special cup in this game. Yeah, we're not going to be watching those right now. I'm going to be doing it at the end of this. Who should we play as? You know what, let's play as... Alright, college fam, I hope you're watching this. 1, 2, 3. Yo pick Wario! Alright, extra mushroom cup. So as you can see, all the extra tracks are just the Super Mario Kart tracks. We're going to be playing through them all, starting with the extra mushroom cup. The track that started it all, Mario Circuit 1. Alright. And this time we don't really have to worry about getting coins because, I mean, I'm still going to do it so we can get a better rank at the end of the cup, but we don't really need them anymore to unlock other tracks. Alright, then not so good. And... Alright, first place. Alright. Donut Plains, but it takes place in a jungle instead of plains. Yeah, one thing I really don't like about the Super Mario Kart tracks in this game is the fact that they really don't feel like the Super Mario Kart tracks. Like, they didn't need, like, they just reused themes from the original tracks in this game, and like, Donut Plains doesn't really feel like Donut Plains anymore. It feels like Donut Jungle now. Which I don't like. Alright. Wow. That's disrespectful. And, like, I also really don't like what they did to Choco Island. Like, they just turned it into a sandy track. Haha, take that, Mario. Okay, didn't have the best driving, but I still came in first, that's all that matters. Yeah, in these cups, it's a lot harder to get 3 stars because the tracks are a lot more narrow, and so it's much easier to go off-road and get penalized for it. I guess for the Ghost Valley tracks in this game, and the atmosphere really does fit more than the original Ghost tracks in this game because, like, it feels like this actually feels like a valley rather than, like, unlike Boot Lake, which doesn't even have, like, an actual lake. Alright, Bowser Castle 1. Yeah, one thing I really don't like about... Yeah, Bowser's Castle tracks are easily the ones that got butchered the most in this game because there isn't even any swamps on this course. Like, I get it, they were a little much in Super Mario Kart, but seriously, a Bowser's Castle without swamps? Like, this track just loses, like, its identity because of that. Like, it just kind of feels like you're racing on a Bowser-themed course and nothing more. I'm gonna leave this red shell behind. Is there anyone? I love Wario's little bingo sounds in this game. Wario, you are a legend. Alright, perfect score for this cup. Bowser's Castle without swamps and Mario Kart retro tracks is like Rainbow Road without Rainbow. I wouldn't say that because what they kind of did a similar thing to Rainbow Road in this game where they took out the Rainbow Swamps, which I feel like is definitely a downgrade. But yeah, like, in Donut Plains, like, the ones that did include Monty Moles, they just took out the Monty Moles from those tracks, and they just didn't even replace them with anything else. And I think they even took out the piranha plants from Choco Mountain. Like, they basically just took all the challenge out of all the all the Super Mario Kart tracks in this game, which really sucks. And it's not like the Mario circuits really had much going for them. Like, this at least still has the jump boost. Alright, now we go to Choco Island, which not only did they remove the piranha plants, but they also made it look like it's mud and sand instead of chocolate. Like, why would I want to eat mud and sand? Like, I'd probably catch a disease from that. Hi, April. Feel free to ask me anything, and just have fun. Come on, I was clicking my buttons to use the mushroom, and it wouldn't... I don't know why it wouldn't register. Alright, last track of the extra flower cup. Donut Plains 2. The one where they just practically killed the Monty Moles, and thus taking out any sense of challenge this track had in the original. A star in first place. That's crazy. They gave me a star in first place. That's wild. No, okay, turn too soon, turn too soon. Yeah, definitely a good time to use this. Made the same mistake. Turn too soon. Oh my god, I'm getting bullied right now. Wow, that's crazy. I screwed it up by making a couple of stupid mistakes. At least I got first overall. The only good Mario Circuit track in Mario Kart history is SNES Mario Circuit 2. I disagree. Mario Raceway, I think, is pretty good. What else? Mario Circuit from Double Dash is decent. Mario DS's Mario Circuit's actually pretty cool. Same thing with Mario Kart 7's. And the new one in Mario Kart World looks nice. Alright, so this is the only character we haven't used yet. Yoshi! Alright, we're going to the Extra Lightning Cup. We start off with my least favorite track from the Super Nintendo. Maybe it's not as annoying because they practically removed every, like, bit of... They removed, like, all the swamps from the track. Yeah, I'm, like, bumping into, like, every single wall right now. Aha, eat it, Red Show. Oh my god, I'm stuck on this wall, I'm stuck on this wall. Okay, you know what? Here we go. Dang it. Okay, that was really not a good idea. It's not ideal to go there at all, actually. Yeah, I think we should definitely restart that. What? Stupid boo. At least I still have my triple greens. Okay, that's not good. So this might actually be worse than the SNES version because there is no way to get over that dead end. In the original, if you had a feather, you could, but it looks like there is literally no way to do it here, which is... And, like, what's even the point of including the dead ends at all? I can't wait to play Double Dash tomorrow. I've officially reached the point where I'm honestly pretty tired of this game. Like, don't get me wrong, I like this game. I like the original tracks, but the Super Mario Kart tracks are just not fun in this game at all. They're honestly just kind of a snore fest. Like, why make these tracks such a pain in the ass to unlock if they're not even fun? Like, there's not even a boost at the end of Mario Circuit 3. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, it's like Peach is my competition for this. Koopa Beach 1. This actually looks pretty decent for what it is. Because it's an actual beach. I don't even mind the Shy Guy ship in the background. Choco Island 2. Oh, I almost just went straight into the dirt. Having a lot of fun with these tracks. Alright, got myself a D. D for D's nuts. I don't know, just trying to make this interesting in some way. Alright, let's play this question block. Alright, Mario it is. Alright, first Vanilla Lake track. Oh, this should be fun. Does the screen shake? Because that's just what I need. One of my least favorite tracks with screen shaking. Yes, it does shake! I love this game so much! I love it so much, guys. Can't you tell I'm having the time of my life? Aw, man, I just love the SNES tracks in this game. You guys put a ton of effort into these tracks to bringing them back. Come on. As expected, as expected. Whatever, at least I'm out of that crap hole. Trying to think of what I could talk about while I'm playing these tracks. Mario Circuit 4, my beloved. When are they gonna bring you back? So, there's some stuff that I definitely want to talk about. Let's start with Shrek 5. Because I'm sure a lot of you know about that. I'm sure everyone knows that that's happening because that didn't blow up so positively on the internet. Like, if you watched my video talking about the teaser, I thought it was fine. I didn't dislike it. I thought the designs looked fine. I liked how they were, like, changed up a little bit. Like, I know a lot of people complained about them, but they honestly look decent for what they are. Like, I especially like how it shows, like, Shrek aging a little bit. Like, by showing, like, wrinkles under his eyes and stuff. And Donkey's fur is, like, all messed up. And even Shrek has, like, a teenage daughter now. My only problem was just the fact that they referenced social media within the first 5 seconds of this teaser, which just really shows signs of desperation, in my opinion, which I really don't like when companies do that. Like, trying to be like, oh, we're still hip and cool, come back to us. Like, yeah, that would just be the kind of stuff that would just make me leave. But otherwise, I think the movie looks okay so far. Like, it's my opinion of it might change as new trailers and information comes out, but as of now, I think it's fine for what it is. I also saw the new Final Destination movie in theaters, which I am not a fan of that series because I just think it's like the movies are definitely fun to watch because of just how crazy they can get, but the characters are honestly the most nothing burger characters ever. But like this time, it was actually pretty good. The characters were likable, and you actually somewhat cared of like who you were gonna see die and who was gonna live and whatnot. So, and honestly, you don't even need to watch the previous movies in order to understand this one. I mean, watching the first 5 back-to-back was definitely a draining experience, but for me at least. Oh no. Whatever. Just gonna have to let DK take this one. What else? I am also working on a sort of Warner Bros. Video talking about both the company and HBO Max as a whole, and like how they kind of like just stopped caring about animation, which was like one of their biggest selling points, and how that could be pretty harmful to the company. And I was originally going to make it solely about Looney Tunes, but after seeing like Tom and Jerry get bad treatment, Powerpuff Girls, Steven Universe, Amazing World of Gumball, like just not being treated well, like all the beloved IPs, I figured I'd have to make it about a bunch of other IPs as well. So I'm reworking that video, and it's gonna come out sometime in June. Once I'm done making the Nintendo video. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Alright, gonna have to really rough up DK this race. Gonna have to beat him in order to get the gold trophy. Come on, 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 come on. I gotta stop making those stupid mistakes. I thought that was a shortcut for a second. Okay, I only have one more try. Like, at least in this game, you can rocket start, unlike Super Mario Kart. Or you could in Super Mario Kart, it's just really hard to get the timing, right? Excuse me. Yeah, you're not stealing my item today, boo. I keep making dumb decisions. I really do. Come on. Oh, that was a close call. That was a really close call. Alright, did I win first place overall? Or... Yes, I did. Right. Wow. I literally got the worst rank in the entire game. The game really didn't think I deserved a grade higher than that. Wow. Alright, we got one more cup to do, and that is the extra special cup. We're gonna end it off with my boy Luigi. Alright, Koopa Beach 2, Ghost Valley 3, Vanilla Lake 2, and Rainbow Road. Let's do this. Alright, first race, so good so far. I mean, so far so good. Alright, Ghost Valley 3. Alright, I get it. I'm low on coins. Stop beeping. I said stop. Finally. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, of course. Everything that could go wrong for me on the last lap does. Every single time. Whatever. I am much better at Double Dash than I am at this game. Tomorrow in Double Dash, you're going to see me doing much better at Mario Kart. I actually tried to speedrun Double Dash one time using the meta combo. And I might actually try to do it one day on this channel. Alright, we got that pain in the ass out of the way. Now we could move on to the final track of this live stream, and that is the first ever Rainbow Road, Super Nintendo Rainbow Road. And as you expect, they got rid of the Rainbow Thwomps. They couldn't have been bothered to take out the white ice blocks that bounce you back in Vanilla Lake, but they took away the Rainbow Thwomps from us in this remake. Hashtag justice for the Rainbow Thwomps. I mean, this is a lot easier than the Super Nintendo version because the track isn't as big as... the track isn't as small as it was on the Super Nintendo. Oh no. Yeah. First fall off. Bye, Wario. Are you joking? Where did you come from? I pushed you off. Oh. Yeah, I gotta try that again. I say this track is easier, yet I continue to make stupid mistakes on it. I mean, this is really my first time playing any of the Super Mario Kart tracks in this game, so... I mean, they do play a little differently, but... yeah, I really should have practiced at these more before doing this live stream. Just gonna play it safe. We're gonna try not to do anything... Dude... Are you joking? There we go. I'm gonna save this star for the last lap. Yep, I'm gonna save it for this. Oh boy, just don't want to go off the track, that's why I'm taking the turn slowly. Alright, we are finally done with this game. Tomorrow we're gonna play my second favorite Mario Kart game. Right behind Mario Kart 8. And I'm really excited to play that because... at least the second half of that game won't bore me to tears, like this game did. Alright, gold trophy acquired. Alright, I'll take a C. Alright, here are the credits. Alright, so this live stream will end after the credits roll. So if anyone has any last minute questions, feel free to... or anything they want to say, feel free to say it now. Yeah, I did not mean to sound silent in the second half, but wow, those Super Nintendo tracks in this game are boring AF. Like, I was not impressed by those at all. Yeah, I know Double Dash will be lots of fun. I play that game competitively. So... and look, I like Super Circuit for what it is. I like the original tracks. But just going out of your way to unlock the extra tracks just isn't worth the hassle. Like, I think this game is best played casually. That's just my opinion. Alright. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Tomorrow will be a lot better. Actually, basically the rest of the games here on out will be just lots of fun. Like, the first 3 games, they're good, but the rest, every Mario Kart after Super Circuit is fun, like, where it gets really, really fun. Mr. Miyamoto. Alright, rip Donkey Kong's rare model. Shoutouts to that. Wow. Big dramatic reveal for who owns all of this. Alright, that's really it. Let's see that title screen one more time. Alright, that's all for today. Keep calm and let life